thinking that's Travis Kelce. I'm thinking he might be the murderer.
Maybe, maybe not. And I'm going to tell it to you first. Very greedy.
Ooh.
That boy can eat you underneath the table, eat you at a house at home. He always has some sort of big snack, plate, bowl or something. I'm like, where are you getting this and how can I get in on it? Work prepared. He's very charming, very gregarious. I gave him acting tips and he fed me very well. Thank you very much.
It's really not my place to speak on the relationship, but he is my brother and I'm very happy for him. I think he was very cautious about even telling me or anybody. He is under such a microscope. I think that they wanted to make sure, was respectful to people's privacy, and I think they're still trying to do that.
Hold on to your seats because this week's celebrity gossip is hotter than ever. First up, Taylor Swift was a no-show at Travis's recent game, fueling speculation that their romance may be hitting a rough patch. Why was she out with Gigi Hadid instead of cheering for her man? Insiders have some wild theories. Speaking of Kelce, his iconic celebration is reportedly causing issues. Could his bow and arrow move land him a hefty NFL fine? The drama doesn't end there. Radio host Mike Francesa just questioned Kelce's focus on football, claiming his romance with Swift is distracting him. Could the tight end's career be suffering because of his A-list girlfriend? But wait, is there a twist? Insiders are saying wedding bells might be ringing soon. Yes, rumors are swirling that Kelce is gearing up to propose. And let's not forget his mom, Donna Kelce, has already shown clear approval of Swift, rocking a special hat that has everyone talking. Are we witnessing the beginning of a new power couple, or are cracks starting to show? Keep watching to get all the juicy details on what's really going down. Trouble in paradise? Taylor was noticeably absent from the Chiefs' Week 3 game against the Atlanta Falcons, sparking a flurry of whispers and raised eyebrows. Fans have been glued to every sighting of Swift at her boyfriend Travis's games this season, but this Sunday was different. Instead of cheering him on from the stands, she was seen out and about in New York with her bestie Gigi Hadid just the night before. Naturally, this led to some juicy speculation about what's really going on behind the scenes. Insiders are already buzzing that Taylor's absence may signal more than just a scheduling conflict. After all, Kelce had a rough outing, only 4 catches, 30 yards, and no touchdowns. Some are even wondering if his lackluster performance had something to do with his missing #1 fan. Sure, no one expects Swift to attend every single game, but this was the first one she skipped, and it came at a rather suspicious time. Fox News hosts didn't shy away from throwing their own opinions into the mix. Some are hinting at trouble in paradise between the couple, given Swift's decision to skip this game. While Kelce might not have been his usual self on the field, fans couldn't help but notice the lack of Swift cam moments during the broadcast. Sources are questioning if the pop icon's absence is the start of something bigger, or if she simply had better plans with her girl gang. Although neither Swift nor Travis has commented on the situation, the Swifties and football fans are chomping at the bit for answers. Was it just a case of bad timing, or are we seeing the early signs of a celebrity couple headed for Splitsville? For now, all we can do is keep our eyes peeled and hope for more clues to drop soon.
What advice would you give to somebody, or like a spoiler alert that you might share, with someone like Taylor Swift about menopause? And do you think you'll ever be giving advice to Taylor about menopause?
No, she'll be giving advice to me about everything. She's a very smart lady. Jeez. Wear light clothing and have a fan around you at all times.
It's really not my place to speak on the relationship, but he is my brother and I'm very happy for him. I think he was very cautious about even telling me or anybody. He is under such a microscope. I think that they wanted to make sure, was respectful to people's privacy, and I think they're still trying to do that.
Donna Kelce's clear message. While Taylor skipped the Chiefs' latest game, Donna Kelce has made it crystal clear where she stands on her son's high-profile relationship. Despite all the swirling speculation about Taylor's absence from the Chiefs-Falcons showdown, Donna seems completely unfazed. She's already shown her support for the budding romance by rocking a custom-made Chiefs cap with some very telling details. The hat wasn't just any team merch. It featured florals symbolizing Travis Kelce and Taylor's birth months, a detail that fans went wild over. Donna was seen proudly wearing the hat during the Chiefs season opener, sending a clear visual message to anyone doubting her approval of Taylor. Insiders say that Donna isn't paying much attention to the gossip, which has only ramped up since Taylor decided to enjoy a night out in NYC with Gigi Hadid instead of flying to Atlanta. Fans couldn't help but notice that Travis had a tough game. According to body language experts, he looked hunched and subdued, maybe missing that extra bit of Swift-inspired energy. But regardless of Taylor's whereabouts, sources close to the Kelce family insist there's no trouble brewing. Donna's fashion statement, paired with her consistent support, seems to suggest that she's fully on board with the Kelce-Swift romance, ignoring the rumor mill that's working overtime. Even though Taylor was MIA, Donna's hat and its subtle tribute have kept fans speculating about what's next for the couple. Will she be back on the sidelines next week when the Chiefs face off against the Chargers? Only time will tell, but if Donna's vibes are anything to go by, this romance is still going strong despite all the noise. Travis's pricey celebration? Travis Kelce's iconic bow and arrow celebration might just land him in hot water with the NFL. The Chief star has been known to break out this gesture after touchdowns, a move that his girlfriend Taylor famously adopted during one of her London concerts earlier this year. Fans went wild when she mimicked Kelce's move while performing her song The Archer, but now it looks like this playful gesture could come with a hefty price tag for Kelce. NFL insiders are buzzing that Kelce could face a significant fine if he continues to use the celebration during games. The warning bell started ringing after Bengals receiver Andre Yosevis was slapped with a $5,305 fine for doing a similar celebration during Week 2. With the NFL cracking down on what they deem unsportsmanlike conduct, it's not looking good for Kelce if he plans to whip out his signature move again. Fans are divided, with some saying Kelce should be exempt from penalties given how iconic the move has become, especially with Swift's seal of approval. Others, however, argue that if Yosevis got fined, it's only fair that Kelce faces the same consequences. The NFL isn't exactly known for leniency, and with this season's crackdown on celebrations, Kelce might want to think twice before firing off those imaginary arrows. Will Kelce risk the fine for the sake of tradition, or is this the end of his celebratory antics? Only time will tell, but sources suggest that the NFL's message is clear: no one, not even Swift's beau, is safe from the league's penalties. Fans will be eagerly watching to see if Kelce takes the risk or plays it safe next game.
On a Sunday afternoon, and any other time that's applicable, that ain't supposed to happen yesterday. We saw more Taylor Swift than we saw Travis Kelce yesterday. We supposed to see more Travis Kelce yesterday than we saw her. That's not happening. It's time. Football season is here. Honeymoon's over. Let's handle our business, okay? You got to get it going, bro. You got 39 receiving yards in the first 2 games. Come on now. We got a situation, Xavier Worthy. Everybody's raving about him, all right? Said he's fast or what have you, but what's he going to do? We'll find out. And what happens? 2 catches for 17 yards. What did the Bengals? I forgot the dude that called him out, but he was like, I'm not worried about this, brother. 2 catches for 17 yards, okay? Rasheed Rice had 5 catches for 75 yards, so that's good. Yeah. You're not supposed to win that game when something like that happens for you on the offensive side of the ball. You look at a Travis Kelce, you look at Xavier Worthy, you're talking about 3 receptions for 22 yards. It's got to give, make no mistake about that. But in the end, you know what? Cincinnati did play better. By the way, Patrick Mahomes, the Michael Jordan of this sport, got his 17th in QBR over the first 2 games of the season, and that got stolen from them. So I don't blame him for being very, very frustrated, especially since now.
I like what you said, because I liken it to load management. From average 5 catches a game, 57 receiving yards per game, 0. The only thing, Shady, that I think we aren't thinking about is that, so he has 39 yards through 2 games this year. He had a 41-yarder called back because of holding on Kingsley, 90 yards receiving, and 3 touchdowns. All right, so they're saving him for this. And so in my opinion, it is the same. He's at 82 yards. So he's on track similar to last year. Yeah. They lost Clyde Edwards-Helaire. They lost Hollywood Brown. A bunch of other playmakers. You're going to have to step up way sooner than the playoffs.
Kelce's focus in question? Is Travis's life off the field affecting his game? That's the question NFL insiders are asking after radio host Mike Francesa took a jab at the Chiefs' tight end, suggesting Kelce's dedication to football might be slipping. According to Francesa, Kelce's performance has been underwhelming, and he doesn't think it's a coincidence that this slump started after Kelce went public with his relationship with Taylor Swift. Francesa didn't hold back, pointing out how Kelce has become a constant presence in commercials, photo ops, and now TV gigs. With Swift by his side, he's reportedly been seen prancing around the globe, and it seems that life as one half of a power couple is starting to overshadow his NFL career. Insiders are whispering that the Chiefs organization, along with head coach Andy Reid, might be quietly wondering where Kelce's priorities truly lie. After all, it's not just the fame and glamour of dating one of the most famous women on the planet. Kelce's been everywhere, from magazine covers to hosting gigs. Kelce's stats so far this season have been a far cry from his usual dominance. With just 8 catches and no touchdowns, fans are starting to wonder if all the distractions are catching up to him. Is he still the Chiefs' main weapon, or is the fame game taking its toll? While some argue that teams are double-teaming him more than ever, others can't help but think Kelce's off-field life is creeping into his game. As the season progresses, eyes will be on Kelce. Is this just a slow start, or has the tight end lost his focus on football? Fans and insiders are dying to find out. Wedding bells for Travis? Rumor has it Travis isn't wasting any time when it comes to Taylor. According to insiders, the NFL star has made his wedding plans crystal clear, and let's just say the man is ready to put a ring on it. Kelce was recently spotted looking extra lovey-dovey with Swift at model Karen Elson's wedding to Lee Foster in New York. Apparently, the ceremony left quite the impression on him. Sources claim Kelce couldn't help but gush over how much he adores Taylor, and even made it known that marriage is definitely on the horizon. Word is, his protective and affectionate nature has fans swooning, with many speculating that Kelce is already in full planning mode for a wedding of his own. What's more, Kelce reportedly got all sentimental during the wedding, vowing to celebrate his love for Swift in the near future. It seems like he's all in, and isn't shy about letting everyone know that a proposal might just be around the corner. While the two lovebirds have been keeping their relationship relatively low-key, insiders are buzzing that a Swift-Kelce wedding could be the next big event we're all waiting for. Could a surprise engagement be next? Stay tuned.
No, but that's the world you live in whenever you guys are superstars and you date or try to find a relationship with another superstar. I thought from the beginning, though, the personality traits seem to be a good match. I think Travis Kelce's cool with that. I think he is very, very cool with that. And so Taylor Swift, I assume she had to deal with a lot of dudes that weren't necessarily happy to be in the shadow. And then for Taylor, she's been looking for seemingly like, you know, like a man.
He's a funny guy. You know, he walks into the room and he's a standout no matter where he is or what he's doing. He's just got this big personality.
Love that the Kelce brothers are showcasing football to a brand new people. They're the perfect people. You believe in Taylor and Travis?
I do, man.
That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.